Hello, everyone. Hit like if you like our contents. Today, we're looking at a machine that isn't just updating a model line. It's basically deleting one to build something from the ground up. We're talking about the 2027 Audi RS5.
It's a huge pivot for Audi. I
That's
mean,
it.
to really get the gravity here, you have to see what they've cut.
Right.
The A4 sedan, it's gone. The term Sportback, also gone, retired.
So the A5 and S5 are sort of filling that sedan slot now.
Exactly. But the RS badge, that remains the absolute pinnacle.
And that really brings us to the mission of this deep dive, then. Has the new RS5 made its predecessor totally obsolete? Or did it, I don't know, lose the plot bunching plug-in hybrid?
That is the headline, isn't it? The powertrain revolution.
Yeah.
And frankly, with emissions targets and the performance wars, it was probably necessary.
Okay, but let me play devil's advocate for a second here.
Go for it.
The old RS5 had that raw, 444 horsepower engine. It was simple. Why complicate all that with batteries and wires?
Because of the torque curve. It's all about instant response. The old setup was quick, sure, but this new system is a monster. Audi kept the twin-turbo 2.9-liter V6, but they bumped it to 503 horsepower on its own.
Wow, so that's a jump already.
A big one. And then they sandwiched a 174 horsepower electric motor right between the engine and the transmission.
So it's not an economy hybrid. This is a performance fill.
Exactly. You're looking at a combined output of 630 horsepower and 608 pound-feet of torque.
That's nearly a 200 horsepower jump and must just fill in that turbo lag instantly.
It erases it.
The specs say 0 to 62 in 3.6 seconds. That sounds kind of conservative.
Oh, very conservative. The last one hit 60 in 3.3 with way less power. I bet you this is closer to a flat 3 seconds in the real world.
But you're hauling around a battery now. That's dead weight in a coiner, isn't it?
It is, you're not wrong. It's a 22 kilowatt-hour pack. It does give you some practical utility, though. About 44 miles of electric-only range.
And it charges in what, a few hours?
About 2.5 hours, yeah. But you're right, the weight is the enemy.
So how do they stop it from handling like a boat?
Okay, so this is where the engineering gets really clever. It's the new Quattro system. They've put in a new rear transaxle with something called dynamic torque control.
Hang on, is that just fancy marketing speak for a limited slip differential?
It's more active than that. It uses a dedicated little electric motor to physically vector to push torque to the wheel that needs it most.
Okay, got it.
So if you're cornering hard, it overdrives the outside rear wheel to help rotate the car. It basically creates agility.
So the computer's helping you turn. What about the chassis itself?
It's 10% stiffer than the regular A5. It's running these new twin-valve dampers that react way quicker. And to stop all that mass, they've moved to a brake-by-wire system.
That worries me. Brake-by-wire can feel so numb, no physical connection.
It's a valid concern. But it lets them blend the regenerative braking seamlessly with the friction brakes.
To charge the battery.
Right. It's essential for efficiency, even if, purists might miss that mechanical feel.
Let's talk visuals, because looking at the pictures, this thing is not subtle.
Not at all. It's over 3 inches wider than a standard A5. It has a proper stance.
I'm looking at the back. That exhaust is like a bazooka, and the ducktail spoiler is pretty aggressive. But the lights really caught my eye.
Oh, Audi loves their lighting tech. They're customizable OLED taillights. For the RS specifically, they have this checkered flag motif.
A little gimmicky, maybe?
A little, but it gives it a very distinct look at night.
Inside, it's the full wall of screens. Digital gauge, center touch, even a passenger screen.
It is a lot of glass. But some of the options are amazing. There's a carbon camouflage package and this Bedford green paint with brass accents.
Green and brass is a great combo. But okay, reality check time. What's this all going to cost?
Yeah, you should probably sit down. Converting from the Euro price, you're looking at roughly $125,000.
Ouch. And I see a note here about the body style that's going to upset a lot of people.
Yep. You've probably seen all the pictures of that stunning long roof RS5 Avant, the wagon. If you're in the U.S., well, don't get your hopes up. It is very unlikely to come here.
That's a tragedy.
It is. Which leaves us with the big question for you to chew on. We have this massive horsepower number, yes. But we also have a heavier, more complex car that relies on computers to feel agile.
Right. Does the raw speed justify losing that mechanical simplicity?
That's the trade-off. Is it still a true driver's car? Or have we reached a point where the RS5 is just a very, very fast simulation of one?
Something to think about. Stay tuned for more automotive news, and goodbye.